Alright, so today we're going to be making a FNF mod, except it's very, very unoptimized. I actually did this last year. It wasn't done very well. I did it with JS Engine, and I had to make a spam track to make it as laggy as possible, which it worked, but I wanted to lag really bad regardless of how many notes there are. So that's where this video comes in. So yeah, here we go. Alright, so for the past few weeks, I've been trying to beat Jerry, which is a song I made in my FNF mod, FNF Last Rap. Part 6 is coming soon, I swear. My only complaint with it is the lag, but there's nothing I can do about it because it's so long and there's so much stuff. So then I had an idea. What if I made a FNF song that is extremely unoptimized? So I'm going to be trying some new things this time, using a lot of Lua scripts, a lot of stuff in the stage, just generally trying to make it as unoptimized as possible, while also trying to make a good song. So I'm gonna be getting a test subject here. Get blamed. I still don't know how to pronounce this. Please help me. Do I have low? I think I have low quality on. Why do I have that on? Turn that off. Thank you very much. There we go. That would be very ironic if I had low quality on and it was at like 2 FPS. The first thing I want to worry about is the stage. The week 3 background gives me about 180 FPS. Let's get like the stage, for example. The week 1 background gives me a 210 FPS. And that's because of the stage. There's about 6 different images in the stage. There's the light, there's the buildings, there's the sky, there's the ground. There's also the train that appears every now and then. Of course, you gotta worry about the characters and the chart and everything. So it's make it even worse. Alright, so here's a little example in Red Guy. Look how many stages there are. It's insane. So we'll get Jerry background 1 from the first half. There's 12 sprites in the first half alone. Not to mention the second half and the third half. The reason why the second half has lower frame rate than the first half is because the second half has more animated images than the first half does, even though they both have the same amount of sprites. So our goal is to have as many sprites as possible. So this may take a bit. So we'll start off by adding an image, which is just the color black, and then we'll have a stage that includes the color black. So this just makes it completely useless because without a background, it's already a black background. So adding a black image along with it, it's just useless. So if we get the black stage, it crashes the game. Awesome, amazing. Alright, it didn't crash this time. I don't know why it crashed on blame. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. It could be because it's trying to read in here, right? Because it's trying to get these, right? Because it's, you know, it's week 3. Because in my last video, I was wondering why Pico crashes the game. It's because of that same reason. We'll get black stage. Alright, there we go. So the best thing I can think of is just making an animated image, or I can also like change the size. Yeah, we'll change the size of it. So we'll get resize and we'll get 8192 because that's the highest you can get. As you can see, even paint.net is lagging really bad. So this should work, right? Surely this will lag the game, right? Oh no.
3, 2, 1.
Alright, there we go. Yeah, I gain lag spikes now. So let's add even more. We're gonna get mod stages, and we're just gonna add multiple. So we'll get thing 2. I should probably open this in Visual Studio so it's
How are you
easier.
coding like that?
I'm just copy and pasting. So I'll add like 5 of them because the week 3 background has 6, but the canvas size isn't nearly as big as, you know, this. So I added 5 for now, and then we'll copy and paste this 4 times. Alright, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so now there's 5 of them. It should lag pretty bad. We should probably remove the chart as well. Oh yeah, we're at 200 FPS along with a lot of lag spikes. Okay, so I'm gonna add more of these. Alright, so I'm gonna have 12 of these. So this is gonna be the equivalent to Jerry. Alright, so now we have 12 different stuff. Alright, so now we're at 110 FPS. So now let's get our chart back. So see what it's like normally. So this is what it's like normally. Twist. Now let's get the background here. It should be way worse.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, yeah, I noticed a bit of a difference. Let's just draw something. Alright, clouds. So we'll do like every 4 seconds. We'll just move it like that. Yeah, look at that, 96 frames. So we want to have 2 of these. So let's get stages. Now we want to add an animated sprite. So we're going to get red guy again. We're going to get the Jerry background. And we're going to get our fire sprite. So 2 FPS. That's very ironic. And of course we want to add the clouds. And we'll add a clouds too as well. So we have 2 different clouds. That should work, right? It should also lag you very bad because it's 2 new sprites. There's 14 now, and there's 2 animated ones too. And if it doesn't show up, that's fine. As long as it lags the game, that's all that matters right now.
3, 2, 1, go.
Let's go. Why are the clouds so big? So we have the clouds now. There's even lag spikes too. Oh. That happened. And we don't even have a ground yet. We don't even have a ground, and there's 14 sprites. My voice is dying. I was gonna get 8192 again. Alright, so now we have the sun. May not seem like much right now, but yeah, it's the sun. So now I'm gonna hold Alt and Shift, and I'm gonna make it smaller. And I'm gonna blur it out a lot. Actually, I'm gonna resize it to about 20%, and then I'm gonna Gaussian blur, and then I'm gonna put it back. Let's actually add the sun itself. Sun. No, add a gradient too. It's sun 2, sun 2, sun 2. Okay, the sun is all the way over there, so we'll move it just a little bit. Just a teeny tiny bit. So now let's move the sun below the clouds. Alright, there we go. So we now have 17 sprites, and the frame rate is 90. Incredible. I think we're gonna make 2 more clouds, and we'll just make the opacity like 0.9 or something. Alright, there we go. You can still kind of see the sun. Maybe I'll change the opacity a little bit. Why does it have more FPS now okay. Oh yeah, because I forgot to add the sky thing. Okay. This is gonna be a mess, oh my goodness. Not 52, I wish. There's gonna be 29. Oh god. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 20. Alright, so now there should be 29 of them now. So it's taking a bit to load.
3, 2, 1.
Oh no. For now the sky is a little too bright, so I'll just do like that. So thing 21. So really it just does nothing. But the FPS is 70 now. Keep in mind, when I was playing week 1, I was at 240 FPS. And now, it's at 70. And there's no notes. So it's oh my god, it feels so smooth. This feels so smooth. Okay, anyway, it's not gonna be smooth for long. Are you kidding?
3, 2,
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh yeah, this is peak. Alright, now let's get our chords here. Oh my goodness. Now let's put that in insert free. Alright, cool. Now let's get boyfriend. Make a new pattern. Get our riff machine again. Alright, this is peak. So this song is gonna be 25 minutes, but the actual song is just 19 seconds. And I already have the script for this figured out. I'll show you after this is done exporting. So let's just make this 25 minutes. Oh, it's exactly 25 minutes, okay. Alright, so this is the entire song. Everything else is just nothing. Can you give me a random song name?
Among Us Imposter The Return.
Among Us Imposter The Return. Okay, let's make an OGG file, and we'll have it in dashes, so it's easier for SciEngine to load it. We'll make it the highest we can possibly get it, so it's 80 megabytes. Sometimes I wonder, why do I do this? Okay, now let's get Among Us Imposter The Return. We'll add dash hard, because it's only going to be hard difficulty. If you're wondering why I'm saying 19 seconds instead of 25 minutes, it's because I have an idea, and I'm going to show it right now. So in Red Guide, there's an event called exit. So if event equals exit, which is the event name, it'll exit the song. That's what I'm going to use for this. Now the downside for this is it won't save your score, but it's just a 19-second song. That should be fine. So now we will get our exit event, and we'll save that. And it's saved, so we won't have to worry about losing our chart. Yeah, we're good. Now let's delete every week here, and we'll get mods weeks week 1, and we'll make sure that it's actually a JSON file. I knew it! That would have crashed the game! Alright, so now let's get our stage. There's 30 sprites. The song's 25 minutes, but it ends 19 seconds in. There we go. How laggy is it?
3, 2, 1, go.
It's 60 FPS. Now it goes back to 240. Look, it's 240 FPS, and then when you play the song, it goes down to 60. That is really bad. Alright, I'm gonna play without bot play now. Let's see how good I can do.
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh no. This is Jerry all over again. Just a little worse. And without mechanics. Oh my god. Well, that's Among Us Imposter the Return. And the code is just really messy. As to be expected. Like, look how much stuff there is. Anyway, I work for Blizzard. We made a song that's really laggy without having to make a spam track. There's not even that much notes. I'll show on screen how much notes there are. There's very little. Who knows, maybe I'll make another part where I have like hundreds of sprites in it. In one song. That totally won't be a complete mess. Alright, that's it for today's video. If you guys want to see another video like this, be sure to customize channel to this channel and turn on the manage videos bell. I'm trying to get 20k subs. And if you guys want to play the mod, don't! So, yeah. Goodbye. Oh hey, can you help me with my FNF mod? I need help. Oh no! Look, I just need help with the FNF mod. Please, I need help. Help, please. No!